Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It is your boy once again, RKO2582, here to do my SmackDown review for February the 10th, 2012. So much happened tonight on SmackDown, let's not waste any time. SmackDown opened tonight with an opening segment with the Celtic Warrior, the 2012 Royal Rumble winner himself, Sheamus, and once again cutting a promo saying he's still choosing his decision either to face the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion, and he said he will make that decision once the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view ends. And he's saying like he overcame bullying, the story about him being bullied as a kid and all that stuff. And then he felt like all that pain went away when he won this year's Royal Rumble. And then he's saying like people saying like why do you spike your hair? He's like, why don't you get a tan? He's like, I'm proud of my spiked hair and my pale white skin, and I damn love it. And I felt watching this. So and then here comes, I don't care what you think of me. Oh God, that's a horrible thing. I'm like everybody else on that thing. It's horrible. He needs to go back to the old thing. Wade Barrett pretty much said, I'm going to win the Elimination Chamber and headline WrestleMania 28. And then he calls Sheamus, you're nothing but a pasty face ginger loser. And I hate Sheamus. I hate Barrett for that. And then here comes, whoa, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, and once again, saying, I know what it's like to be a champion, and once again, I'm still on my quest to pull Ultimate Warrior to become both the Intercontinental and World Heavyweight Champion at the same time. And then here comes, Big Show coming in, and then he's saying, I respect you, Sheamus, for, being standing up for yourself and not taking crap from anyone. And then he said, Rhodes, I know, I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth. And then Cody Rhodes was on his show, and I enjoyed it. He's like, well, Big Show, this is WrestleMania time. You're like the reverse Undertaker. It's like, he's like, since the Giants can win the Super Bowl, a giant like you never win WrestleMania. It's like, who are you going to lose to this year? You lost to a boxer, a sumo wrestler, and all that jazz. It was hilarious. And it's true, too. And then showing Sheamus cleaned house and took Barrett and Rose out, and then Teddy Long, like after commercial break, makes a match for later on tonight between Sheamus, Show versus Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. All right, our first match of the night was. I can honestly say I was not invested in this match at all. You had Jinder Mahal, aka Jobber Mahal, going up against the Great Khali, and just as I thought, this was just nothing but a jobber match. And like I said before, a match I really did not give a crap about because I hate both of these guys, especially the Great Khali. And what do you know? The Great Khali wins against Jinder Mahal with the Punjabi plunge. And so once again, your winner, Great Khali. Next, you had Beth Phoenix, the Divas Champion, pin up strong, baby, going up against Alicia freaking Fox, or AKA Rihanna #2, and this is the first a return one-on-one matchup because the last time they faced each other, Alicia Fox bought Beth Phoenix in the eye with that standing Houston Hangover she does and stuff. So in quick time and all, Beth Phoenix dominated Alicia Fox, hits her with a glam slam. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Beth Phoenix. Yes, go Beth, and take that, Alicia Fox. That's what you get for popping my baby in the eye. And then Beth Phoenix was going to punish Alicia Fox some more. Then here comes Tamina saving the day and that stare down and stuff. So could this mean we might see a Beth Tamina match, maybe for the Divas Championship? I hope so. And I wanted to say, I thought Karma was going to come out, but hey, I guess Tamina's okay, I guess. But I really wanted Karma to come out. But you never know. Tamina could be just a roadblock. Alright, anyway, to the match I said earlier tonight that was announced by Teddy Long. Big Show, Sheamus going up against Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. And this wasn't a bad tag team match. I enjoyed this very much. You had Rhodes getting punished by Show a lot. I mean, Sheamus and Barrett, man, they were doing good stuff. And Cody Rhodes was doing, he is just godlike, man. He He did a beautiful disaster, man. The Rhodes missile dropkick on show. He was doing good. And I like that high-low that Rhodes and Bear did. That was a genius on their part. But once Sheamus got the tag by Show, Sheamus kicked everybody's ass. He bro kicks Barrett for the win, and then Show Spears broke out of nowhere from behind, which was awesome. So 1, 2, 3, your winners, Sheamus and Big Show. And now one of my mark out moment of the night. My baby AJ Lee's gonna get interview time with that son of a bitch jagbag Michael freaking Cole. Damn it! Want him? Anyways, I know AJ told Michael Cole that I'm gonna get the neck brace off next week, and hopefully, like she said, get some in-ring action because I miss her in the ring, man. You don't even know. And then here comes Michael Cole saying like, oh, he was like, oh, excuse me. Oh, I was like, oh, support? Since when did you get support and stuff? And he's all saying, I'm joshing my ass. And then he was all saying, he's like, why were you even out there with D.Bryan this past Monday on Raw with his match against Big Show? And then she's all saying like I love D.Bryan and all that stuff, you know, hate that, but nonetheless, it was a good promo, and she was all being, scared and drama-fied, and she was playing that role to a T, and she was saying Show didn't mean to hit her on purpose and all that stuff, and then Michael Cole's like, excuse me, he's like, oh, you're nothing but a nobody, and I'm like, oh, I hate Michael Cole. You see why I didn't want to interview her? Oh, can't stand that son of a bitch. Hate him. And then, this is where AJ really shines. This is when she started picking up the pace. Then AJ stopped being, the lovable, cute girl I know, but she actually showed she had a little badass in her, which I enjoyed. She was like, I'm tired of you insulting my boyfriend D.Bryan. I'm tired of you insulting me, and especially the Divas division itself. And I couldn't agree more. And of course, the stuff that we've been wanting to say Cole from God knows how long, every time when he talks, shut the hell up. I wish he would say that, but And then Cole's all like, how dare you? He's like, excuse me, honey. Oh my God, Cole, give it a fucking rest. You ain't tough. And then he's all saying, D.Bryan set you up. You have no guts. You're blinded by love. And guess who comes? Mr. Yes! Daniel Bryan, the world champion, pretty much saying, how dare you, Cole? Trying to be the big man. All of a sudden, he's all saying, I'm more, but no, I am the world heavyweight champion. I'm a role model. I'm a vegan. And at Super Bowl Sunday, when everybody was stuffing their face with meat and drinking beer, I took a nature walk. And then he's like, I'm tired of AJ getting treated like crap, so I'm going to take her home and stuff. And then Teddy Long stops Bryan and stuff. He's like, I'll let AJ go home, but you, however, you going to stay. And he said, if you don't face Orton later on tonight in the main event, you're going to be stripped of the world title. So D.Bryan has to stay and face Randy Orton for the main event. Alright, you had Ted DiBiase going up against Hunico. And then, Hunico was kind of pro saying, like, what's up, SA? Like, I'm going to get you home and all that jazz. It's hilarious. Is it me or is Hunico starting to warm up to me? I mean, I don't know why. It's like I hated him at first, but he's starting to grow on me. You feel me? Alright, anyways, Hunico was pretty much attacking the arm majority of the match, and then Ted DiBiase gets the crowd out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Ted DiBiase. So I'm assuming this feud between Hunico and Ted DiBiase is going to continue. And we get news on Funkman, John Laurinaitis, or Laryngitis, as I like to call him. And I have bad news, everyone who hates John Laurinaitis as much as me. The board of directors pretty much, straight to the point, the board of directors lets John Laurinaitis keep his interim GM position. Damn it. So pretty much this Monday we're going to see John Laurinaitis once again. And it sucks, but one of these days they need to get rid of him. Alright, anyway, now to the main event. You had Randy Orton against the world champion. Yes! 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 Daniel Bryan. And believe it or not, Big Show on commentary. I really enjoyed this match, man. I mean, I love the back and forth between Orton and Bryan. They were matching move for move earlier in the night. I mean, Orton, like I said, they were doing good work. This was a really good match, and once it got towards the end, I thought or was gonna beat him after that superplex, but Dan Bryan got back with a corner dropkick, and then Orton does an impressive like reverse Boston Crab or something like that, and into a slingshot, and then he hits him with that spike DD he usually does, and then once Dan Bryan was out on the side of the ring, he was all up in Show's face, and then and then Randy Orton hits with the RKO. Anyways, but it didn't matter because D.Bryan wins by disqualification, and then Randy Orton and Big Show start going at it, and Randy Orton let his anger get the best of him, and then D.Bryan was all like, no, and all sneaky, evil glory smirk, him running away once again. Daniel Bryan living to fight another day like he's been doing as of late. So I have to say, this week's SmackDown was pretty good. There were some things I could have done without, like, with the Jinder Mahal Kali match and some of the short matches tonight. And of course, I totally forgot Natalia's sparring gimmick with the whole Tyson Kidd and Hornswoggle. That was just, oh my god. What are they doing, Natalia? WWE, what the hell, man? What the hell? And, I want to get back on the AJ promo she cut earlier. I have to say, honestly, I love that promo. That promo is up there with her NXT Season 3 Elimination promo. It was that good. Damn good at that. So, that was my take on SmackDown this week. I cannot wait for Raw next week. HBK is returning. It's going to be awesome as hell. And hopefully Raw next week will kick a lot of ass and do better than this past Raw. Anyways, this is your boy RKO2582 signing off, and you go AJ, you go baby, and I hope more good things come your way. Bye.